Hey, so this is my second What's Printing, and I really hoped that I would have more to show you guys, but we had some problems. My printer decided it didn't want to print anymore and just wanted to be a motorcycle. So I was dealing with that, and the issue was this. The gear, if you want to call it that, it wasn't spinning. And normally, they sell these gears and you just pop it off and throw one on. Creality decided that they are going to put this on here to the point that I couldn't get this off. I put in a vice grip. I did everything I could for a couple hours. Except I saw butane torch, but I was not gonna go out buy a butane torch just to be able to get this off. So I went and I spent like $9 and I got a replacement stepper motor that doesn't have this on there, and I put another one on there and it's working fine now. After I put the new stepper motor on, I started having adhesion issues. I'm not even sure why I'm having adhesion issues. I've changed out the springs, I've changed out the knobs, I've put glue on the bed. I've done pretty much everything that you can think of to solve these adhesion issues, and nothing seems to be working. I have a print going now. And as you can see in that video, there is some stringing and some spaghetti going on toward the bottom. So in the middle of the print, I lowered the Z index or the Z offset, and I hope that is going to work. So what I'm printing now is I'm printing some calipers because the ones that I have, they're digital and they're kind of small, at least small enough to be able to measure this fucking melon apparently. Because I did print this Wolverine mask to go with the claws, which we'll get to in a second, but they're too small. The Wolverine mask is too small, and the claws are too small. And I've already glued them, so I took it apart and I'm reworking it, trying to learn 3D Builder. Microsoft 3D Builder is a lot easier than the other ones that I've been playing around with. So I'm hoping that I can achieve what I want, but I need to widen the claws because my sausage fingers will just get stuck in there, and they're really hard to get in there. And then the mask, I need to make 0.09 to 1% bigger, I believe. Probably, I'm probably just gonna do 1% because probably, I'm hoping it's easier to calculate, but I'm not really sure. Door's hammer is glued and is waiting to be scraped off and sanded and whatever imperfections filled in. I have been slacking on that because of the issues with my printer. I printed a shelf bracket. The initial plan was this wall would just have a piece of wood on it and it would be held up in the center on the other end by these two brackets. However, the wall has no studs in it, so I had to modify it and print out this shelf bracket. Then I printed some stuff for my printer. This is a fan, for the side fan, so it blows it away. This is a handle for the bed, because just not always good to just grab the bed, especially if it's warm. I mean, it doesn't really burn me, but if I start printing where that bed's gonna be a lot hotter, I'm gonna want a handle. And then I printed this stuff for the Z access screw thing to keep it in line, because for some reason the Ender 3s, they tend to bend. So with these, it'll help prevent that. I'm sure mine is already bent, but I'm hoping that I can just put it on and keep it straight for as long as possible. So that's what I've been up to in 3D printing. I'm hoping these calipers are gonna help. I'm gonna probably not do the Wolverine mask right away. Maybe I'll start smaller. Maybe I'll start with something a little bit easier. I'm thinking maybe Daredevil might be a little easier than Wolverine, or Mandalorian, because it's basically just one piece that I can print on the bed by itself. Well, I hope you enjoyed this really short, really weird what's printing. I'm hoping to have more for you guys next time. The calipers should be done within an hour, and then I'm gonna probably sit down and figure out what I'm printing next. If you like this video, if you like my awkwardness, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video.